Okay, here we are parked at the parking area for the trailhead for Mount Stearn and Lightning Ridge. 6.5 kilometers to Mount Stearn summit. Looks like we got a few other people here, some vehicles parked. So, let's head off into the wilderness, shall we? You can see the provincial recreation area boundary. Means we just crossed out of the Hell's Gates or Sulphur Gates provincial recreation area. Continue hiking. A little muddy on the trail. We had a lot of rain past month or so. Not too much that you can't navigate it safely though. Beautiful morning for a hike. It was about 14 degrees when I left at 9:15. Supposed to go up to about 20, 21 today. Hopefully there's a little breeze when we break out of the woods. Kind of warm in here now. If you're not fond of hills, don't come to Grande. Of course, if you're not fond of hills, you probably wouldn't be climbing the mountain. A few mosquitoes on the go. Too bad I forgot to bring my bug spray. Yeah, we're getting up here now. Just passed a group of 7 hikers. They camped out overnight a couple of kilometers from the trailhead. Here's a different view. There's Milner generating station out there. There's Hamel straight across there. I don't know if there's any trees blocking the view or not. Very nice. I smell smoke again. Does somebody have a campfire up here? Or maybe the group I passed might have stopped for lunch. Maybe got a fire going back to trail, I'm not sure. But I definitely smell smoke of a campfire. Like a camping area here. Maybe this is what I smell. Yeah, there's a tent in there. Maybe people gone up. Ah, here we go. Breeze there. Oh, another little family ahead of us. Lightning Ridge up that way. I think that might be it up there. Don't know, never been there, so it's definitely a ridge. Oh, look, we had some beer activity here at one time. Could have been early to spring, maybe. Awesome view. I've never seen the mountains from this side before. Very nice. That's Hamel straight ahead of me there now. Just to kind of give you an idea where we may be at. Looking upon these, the backs of these mountains. Ambler, right here. Lightning Ridge, like I say, I'm not sure which one of those is Lightning Ridge. Somewhere to the right there. But today it's Stearn. Mount Stearn. Giddy on up here, see if we can find that cairn on top with our stamp in it. Keep expecting to see a grizz down here in these meadows, digging up roots. Tons of sign of grizz down through here earlier this spring. See all the roots tore up there. Interesting fact, Wilmore Wilderness has the highest concentration of grizzly bears in the province of Alberta. Ah, now we're going to get town coming into view here. There's a penitentiary down there. Victor Lake, Grand Cache Lake. Of course, Grand Mountain with the towers on top straight ahead. Oh man, I can't wait to get to the summit. I'm hungry now. Another 15 minutes or so and we'll be 3 hours on the trail. See some of these mountains back here from my house, but it's a different perspective from over here. Oh, What? I see it. Way out there. Way out there. Here's town. Smoky River. You can see it's part of the sulfur coming in there. Hell's Gates will be right down here. See Grassy Hill there? It's kind of just behind my house. Phase 6 is that first section above Grassy Hill. There's town laid out on that plateau. Beautiful, man. What a beauty day. So peaceful and quiet up here. Let's giddy on up over to that cairn, man. Right on top of that knob. I can see that little mailbox sticking up over there. Okay, I just ducked behind this rock to put on my sweater. The wind is blowing pretty good. It's a little cool. Sorry for the wind noise, but yeah, we're out of the wind a bit now. Not as noisy, not as cold. View of the Smoky River Valley there. I believe that's Crevasse Flats in there. Looks like there's several ways to go here. I'll stick to the well-beaten path. It's probably easier. Just awesome, man. Mount Stearn. And our stamp is inside. Awesome. Coming back down, almost down to the trailhead here now. Maybe another 10 minutes. So they say this is a 6 to 8 hour hike. Left shortly after 9 o'clock this morning. Summited at about 12:30. Pretty much 3 hours, just over 3 hours to summit. Hung around for a half an hour, had some lunch, took in the sights, took a few pictures of some alpine flowers. If you want a little more time to explore around here, it's very nice up there. If you're not a fast hiker, or you don't have long legs like myself, you may want to make sure you give yourself 8 hours or so. And of course there's campsites on the way. You could camp in 3-4 kilometers, camp overnight, summit in the morning, come back out the next day. But it's a nice little day hike. It's about 6.5 kilometers from the trailhead to the summit. Death Race Trail there, leg 5. Comes from this way on down there. Goes to Sulphur Gates, or Hell Gates as they call it in the Death Race, where you pay your coin to the ferryman and he'll ferry you across the river, run back into town. But it was a beautiful day, beautiful hike. Should be finished up here in about 6 hours total. Took me about 2.5 hours to come down. Or no, sorry, 2 hours to come down. I left the summit at 5 after 1. It's now 2 minutes to 3. And like I say, I'm just about out. Probably 5 minutes we'll be at the truck. And that's where we were, way out on the top of that knob out there. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Ah, there's the vehicles through the trees. I saw a group of 7. They were hiking in. Met up with a family of 4, mom and dad, and a 9 and 11-year-old with their dog. They stayed in overnight, about halfway up, and they summited this morning. I think they may stay the night. They might come out this afternoon, I'm not sure. They were undecided. Couple of troopers, those kids. It's a pretty good hike. There we are. This road heads on into Sulphur Gates recreation area. And there's my thrusty vehicle.